Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 12 of my gameplay start from scratch series on Willamina Forest. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. So, if you remember from last episode, we're just past where I started off. So the only thing I did off camera was I finished collecting up all the grass and put it into the bunker silo over here. So actually, let's hop over to... Well, this guy's getting this area fertilized. There's a worker hired, so it shouldn't destroy the field too much. Yeah, so... Little chunk of weeds there we're not going to worry about. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a disaster. Oh, he's done? Weird. Shouldn't be done. Definitely need him to keep going. This guy, and for whatever reason too, and I believe this is getting a huge update from what I've been told, but yeah, this is, I believe, getting a huge update, but you can only turn on the slurry spreader if you hire a worker, so it's like you have to do that in order to get it turned on. There's no way for me to hit, you know, B or anything else to turn it on and off, so a little bit difficult, but it's fine. It's still, I don't regret buying it at all. This thing is amazing. But let's hop down to this guy. So we're gonna compact our silage, so I'm gonna open up the help menu there just so we can see, and this thing is gonna compact it like crazy because this thing is so heavy, absolutely heavy. And Fried Fluctuation recently just commented, I believe it was in the last one, that if I ever want to transport one of these, and I know a couple of you have mentioned it, that you have to use the FDR trailers because otherwise they will just sink through the in-game stuff because this thing is so flippin' heavy. And I mean, you can tell here how heavy it is. This thing is absolutely amazing at this. So 13% and 100%, just like that. I'm actually gonna drive over it just to kind of see what happens by driving over it. Just because I'm kind of curious how it spreads it a little bit. Oop, or we're gonna get stuck. That won't be good. If this is the heaviest thing we own and we get stuck on the silage pit, that will be tricky to get that out. Yeah, look at that. That really does a good job at spreading it out too. So that's fantastic. So that is compacted, so we can hop out and get this guy covered. Perfect. So we have, I forgot to look at how many liters we had. I mean, I know you guys could see and look back, but I won't be able to tell right now. But anyhow, let's get this guy up towards the top of the forest. We're gonna keep doing some forestry today. Oh, and I added in the mod for today, and this was, gosh, where is... This was Red Turbo 66 that commented this. This is the Modding Welt American Barn Pack that I added in. So let me show you guys that in the store. This is another placeable. So I think now that we got some placeables, I want to start adding some more equipment in. But I wanted to get some placeables in. So I think there's some in every area. So these are part of the MF Shed Pack, but there could be... Here we are. So the Modding Welt one. So yeah, hayloft there. Holds different stuff. That thing's a lot of capacity for not a lot of money there. That thing looks incredible. That thing looks awesome. 800,000 liters. So yeah, these are kind of some cool stuff. I haven't ever used this pack before. Actually, let's just go to here. This might be easier. Those are probably their own brand. Maybe not. What brand are those under? Go to the end here. Oh, they're Lizard. Okay, so they'd be under Lizard, then we'll just go under Lizard and scroll through. There's a lot of... I love how much Lizard stuff there is. Okay, all the placeable stuff, and then the Modding Welt stuff should happen at the back. I believe the MF stuff's going to be under AJ Tech, but let's get going. Oh, that's under Lizard too. Interesting. Okay. The Lizard pallet pack. Thank you, quite. That pack is awesome. Okay. And somewhere, I wonder if these are part, I don't know what those are part of, or if they're in here, but I believe the Modding Welt stuff all has... Oh, you know what that is? That's part of a pack that Kyle put together for me, Quiet Hitman. That's a decoration pack. I put that in here so that way I could use that for town upgrades and stuff like that. But here we go. Modding Welt. So, hayloft, farm silo, a big cow barn, workshop, that's cool. Different houses, different garages and stuff like that. Like that thing, I don't have enough money to show what it is, but yeah, all sorts of that one's... Actually, it's a pretty big shelter for a nice small one. Interesting. Yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff. I'm pretty happy with this pack, just looking through it and seeing what's in it. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, this stuff does look pretty cool. Fences, everything. This was just one mod, one pack, so. You know what? We'll put an American flag out here. Why not? How much is that going to cost me? $550? Perfect. Totally worth it. Farm garage, fuel station. That's cool. So I could put a fuel station in, all sorts of different stuff. Farm sign. Yeah, they got everything. That's the end there. So yeah, they got all sorts of stuff. That's awesome. That thing looks cool too. All this stuff looks cool. Anyhow, okay. Off of that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing some forestry work. I'm guessing they're out of. Are they out? I'm guessing that's why they stopped. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna refill him, get him going again, and then yeah, I'm gonna keep doing some forestry. We're waiting for beets to be ready to harvest, so they're growing slow and steadily. It probably won't be today, and it may not be tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully towards the end of the day tomorrow would be my guess. But yeah, so today's goal is just going to be kind of doing some forestry and catching up on that kind of stuff and just earning some more money, clearing some more land. I might start clearing some of the stuff on the bottom there and move my way kind of along the coast, kind of along this section here. I do want this road to be there eventually. I think I want it there. I definitely want these roads to keep going, so I do want to extend this field eventually out a little more, so I might clear up the top of this first. But as far as our land, I mean, we're not going to run out of it anytime soon, so we have plenty of places to go with this. So yeah, I'm going to go and get this guy refilled and start doing some forestry, so I'll see you guys later on today. All right, everyone, so I've done 2 loads of logs, and I use those 2 loads to purchase this thing. This is the Bruks all-in-one. Oh, where's it at? It's under here, down here. So it was 58,000, so a little expensive. But I am wait a second there. I saw something on there I wanted to look at. 75,000 liters? There's no way this holds that many. Could be, I don't know, but woo. I bet you probably could put stuff in. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna test it out. So we're gonna go grab the Joskin and we're gonna chip up some of those small trees up there. So you see I've just been taking down the big ones. That way we can do forestry work on the big ones. We can log the big trees and we can wood chip the small ones. So we're still making some money off the small ones versus just deleting them, because we do have the ability to delete them, which, by the way, I did add an upgrade to the town, but instead of using the, if we go into here, so what I normally would do to clear trees out would be to use the Trex, this guy, the T-Rex, or the Trex 600. I actually I decided to try a different one. I tried this guy this time, so I technically own one of those. It's the cities or whatever. I use that in combination with the forestry grinder. That thing deletes trees just without stopping, just barrels over them. So that thing's pretty incredible. So that one's definitely a lot faster if I do it that way. Okay, let's see how this works. It's very similar to the milling machine, I feel like, except it's picking up trees, basically. Let's see, are there any of these I want to take out? I don't think so. Yeah, it burns a lot of horsepower, but that's okay. We'll leave those guys and say they're on the road. I don't really like them being there, but I think they're good for the background or for keeping the border there. These guys are small, though. Okay. Don't know how this is going to work or how well it's going to clear stumps either. Oh wow, that thing does hold I bet you it holds some of that. This thing's pretty cool. So just once it cuts it down, it just spits it in as wood chips. That is incredible. So I bet you it also holds 75,000 liters as a capacity. So this thing's pretty cool. And you can do it. Oh, I got rid of it at least, but yeah, this thing is nifty. That's crazy. Just how fast that spits it all out. I thought it would have just kind of like slowly worked through it, but no, this thing's amazing. I'm having some fun doing this thing. I think it was O for Dougley. Thank you, O for Dougley, for commenting this guy. We are now using it because this thing is absolutely incredible. Actually, I can see that Ability to remove stumps is pretty good on it, it looks like. But we'll see. We'll see how many stumps are left and whatnot. We're getting, essentially, I think it's like, what, like 2200-ish to 2500-ish wood chips per log or per tree. Yeah, somewhere in there, just over 2,000. So, yeah, not bad at all. We're going to get this thing filled up in no time, which I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring you guys back in just a sec. Well, let's take out this tree because we're here. I'm going to bring you guys back in just a second. Actually, I'll probably do it when this thing is full. So let's keep getting some, because I was going to look at wood chip prices, but I don't want to look at the wood chip prices yet. Perfect. Bunch of little trees around here. Yeah, this thing's going to be full in no time. I am curious to see how much this thing holds. I'll keep you guys in until we get this guy filled up. Shouldn't take us too long to get this thing filled full up with wood chips and whatnot. Ooh. And hopefully got that. We're probably gonna miss some more stumps than we would have before, but that's not a big deal. We can find them. We have many methods to do that. Any stumps there? Nope. Oh, yes, right there. Let that work for a second. Perfect. Nice. Yes, this thing's crazy. Gotta make sure I'm not taking out big trees because I want to keep the big trees for our logging, because we're making good money off of log. By just cutting down the big trees, we're getting consistently 22 to 26,000 per load of logs, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So if we can keep that up, that would be perfect. This thing does say it requires 250 horsepower, which I can't remember what this... We upgraded the engine on this, so this thing probably has... Because we put the big engine in, so it's... Okay, 261. I mean, it's close still, but I don't know what it would be like if it was under, or whatever the case may be, but... Seems to be doing fine. Well, the trailer's full, but it says... I mean, it has a capacity, it says we're only down to 30,000. That's crazy. If this thing, so this thing probably does actually hold 75,000 liters, which that's pretty wild just in itself. There's a stump there. We must have not gotten with the, whatchamacallit. We get it? Or did we already, oh, it looks like we already got it. I'm having fun with this thing. That is the easiest wood chipping you'll ever do right there. This thing is incredible. Oh, man. Let's get up and knock this guy out. We got 40,000 liters of wood chips. Come on, you can get this stump. Okay, so... Actually, I guess I can show you. So we're going to go sell this now, but... I want to see where we're going to sell it at. So I added in a sell point, I added in, and I'll show you where it's at and all that stuff in a bit. And I did work some on the road, but I realized that I need to clear a lot more trees, I think, before I can do a whole lot. So I'm actually going to drop. Oh, we could fill that up. Never mind, you know what we could do? We could fill that thing all the way up as well, or get it pretty close to full, and then we could go sell the whole lot at one time. Oh, that would be smarter, I think. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing filled up with some wood chips, and then I will bring you guys back in a little bit. All right, here we are back at the store. Now, I decided I could have brought the Bruks all-in-one and hauled 75 or almost 75,000 liters of wood chips at a time. But I decided it was a little cheaty, so I'm just going to do loads of 31,000 with our trailer. But... also, too, to note, the last segment I recorded, I apologize, I had it at ×1, and that's because I was doing all the efforts to reconstruct some different things, but you're probably wondering why I drove it down here, and that's because this is where the best price for wood chips is. So go over to wood chips, Agres Land Trade. The best price is $159, so here we have the Agres Land Trade. So this is one of the upgrades, so I went ahead and kind of just hauled it out next to the store here. I figured because there's a buy point, I don't know, I figured it'd be kind of a good spot for it to be kind of a little extension to the store. So yeah, nifty. I'm not sure where these are going to get sold at. I wonder if I can just pull over here and sell them. Oh boy, that was a close one. I also have a trailer full of logs heading down to the, yep, perfect, heading down to the lumber mill to sell. So go ahead and dump these guys into here and see how much we get. I mean, not a lot. Didn't expect a lot. Probably a couple thousand, 2,000-3,000. Maybe more than that, but we'll see what a full trailer is. We have more than 2 full trailers sitting back at the farm in the Bruks again. So, oh, almost 5 grand for it. So that's not bad. So we made 15 grand so far off of wood chips, but yeah. So there you have it. I added this in just I thought it'd be a nice, nice fit for it. But I've been using, there's the Tiger Cat. That thing is absolutely amazing at just wrecking trees. But yeah, so that is what I use. Let's jump over to, are they at the sawmill? Not the lawmill, the sawmill. They're not quite there yet, but that's okay. Yeah, I'll show you. So this is, don't look at my road. I was starting to fix it. I think I'm gonna use that texture. I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit more and then repaint the center. And then, but these are the trees, these ones on the edges I want to get rid of. So I'm gonna go through with the Tiger Cat, I think, and kind of, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some work. I might actually just take out a lot of the trees and smooth these up and make these kind of like mountainsides instead. But we'll kind of look at it. So like a load like this is probably gonna get us 20,000, 22,000 maybe. But again, I've been getting 23,000 has been pretty average for me. So if we look in our income, don't look at the money I added in and stuff for different things. But I think it's just, okay, harvest income. So wood chips go under that. Yeah, that's the other that I added in to do stuff. But that's what I've gotten for 2 loads so far today. So that's pretty good there. Sold vehicles, I bought something to do some work around the town and then I sold it back. So just ignore that. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get this sold here in a second. Hop over here. Oh, who mentioned this? Let me get my comment list out here. Who mentioned the agri's land trade? Because it wasn't just my idea. It was mentioned by, oh boy, Jack Fu. There we go, Jack Fu. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Let me document that I mentioned that. I have a more organized comment list now because I had like pages and pages of comments written down. So I was like, oh, where's it at? But yeah, so hopefully more organized now. So yeah, 23, 40, yeah, that's pretty much standard what I've been getting. So I'm probably selling the same amount of trees on those loads. But yeah, so this way it'll work. Once I get, while I'm hauling wood chips back and forth, I can use this guy to get some forestry done and get rid of the big trees. And then kind of, yeah, just kind of the combined effort will go a little bit faster, clear stuff a little bit faster. Technically speaking, we probably won't make as much money, but yeah, 'cause I mean, we're getting 159. Yeah, $159 per 1,000 liters, so about $400 a tree probably for those small trees. But let's hit this guy there, and yeah, so about $400 for those small trees. But we're making progress. Let me hop over here, and let's just go ahead and take a look at this real quick. I can show you how the farm's doing. Oop, did I not put it in? There we go. We'll just do that too. So, sugar beet field, that is actually a massive sugar beet field, which, I mean, in all honesty, that's a huge area. We have cleared out a huge area as well. So, I'm going to work on some of this again, like I said, down here, getting some of this cleared out. So, yeah, all those little trees are just make it easier to get them out of the way. But I'll start cutting this way and making a road go through there. I might leave some of these trees up at the top. Yeah, I might leave them up at the top just for the sake of leaving them. I don't know. But yeah, so if I could extend that field up to here and kind of get the road to work around still and make it this way, and maybe I'll kind of, I don't know, I'll get it to work in. But yeah, we own a lot of this here. So, I mean, there's a lot of trees to go. A lot of wood chipping, a lot of different stuff. And we made a lot of money right here just in the trees we've taken off of there. So, I mean, there's a ton of money to be made in logging. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, so we're making progress. Where our next field is, like if we're going to start a next field, it's probably going to be down here, like down in the valley there. And I might do like, instead of have it squared off with these guys, it won't be probably parallel to them. It'll probably come up, like start down here and then head this way off of a road, kind of be like that kind of an angle and head out that way. So that's probably the next plan as far as that goes. But tonight it's 16:14, so tonight my goals are probably just mostly to, let's see where we land here. Nope, no, I need to go, let me just get into something. That'll work. So let me turn everything off real quick, get all this back to normal, and there we go. Okay, yeah, so am I still on? But I turned it off. There we go. Okay, So yeah, my goals tonight would probably be just to clear some of the trees here, some more of the trees up here, just get what I can done, haul all the wood chips that we have so far. It would be nice to get like a big storage center for them, and maybe we can do a heating plant or something. I don't know. If you guys know a good way to sell wood chips, that's not like crazy. Like I shouldn't be getting 1,000 per, or $1,000 per 1,000 liters. But if I can get one that would be like consistently 200, 300, that would be great. So we'll see. Because I mean, we're getting good money off our sugar beets going to the BGA. In all honesty, like that's a really good area there. And then Niagara as land trade takes everything. So. It's just another sell point for us to have available. 320 for silage is pretty good. So I mean, actually all the prices on here for silage are pretty good. But yeah, so it just gives us another option essentially if we want to do stuff. So we can sell slurry now. I think they take digestate. I want to say they do, even if it doesn't show up on this menu, because they should take everything. But so if we had extra digestate, we could sell it off to them. The problem is we just can't see the price as it's going up or down and stuff like that. But yeah. That is what we have going on. So I'm going to keep working on doing some forestry, and I'll bring you guys back in the morning. All right, it is morning. So first off, the mod I added in today. Let's go into, I don't know what it's under. Not into that. Medium tractors, then it must be. Yeah, this pack that adds these 3 guys in there. That's a lot of horsepower for a pretty cheap price. So this is Martin L that commented this to add this in as a mod. So thank you for that. Make sure I document that I mentioned that. Perfect. So yeah, I don't know, it's an extra option. I'm not saying they're necessarily going to use them, but we probably will at some point. I mean, these things are pretty sweet. I don't know if they have a their horsepower up. That says it says 150. 165 for this one. It'd be cool if they had oh, there we go. Ooh, how about, okay, see that one can go up to 189. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nifty. Okay. I like the look of those tractors anyways, and I never used that kit, so fantastic. So that set there is in. Oh, let's look at our money from spending last night. Actually, I'm curious what chip price is this morning. 162. See, that one's now better than that one. Yeah, so yeah, it goes back and forth. Okay, let's go first. Actually, go to the map here. So these guys are not ready to harvest yet. I got a lot more wood chipping done. When it got darker, it was easier to, like around 7, it was easier to get some wood chipping done. Yeah, so we have, if I hop in this guy, I have 34,000, well, 34,000 and 31,000 in the Fiat here. So the Fiat has, yep. So I might as well send him to the sawmill while we're talking. Get him going down there. Where are we at? Yeah, probably just a little, yeah, okay. The lumber mill just takes me to the entrance of the sawmill, and then the, if I have him go to sell wood, then that takes him to essentially right where I need to go for selling the wood. But, okay. So let's go back into finances here. Yesterday, where is my magical booklet? And my calculator. Let's go ahead and add up what we made yesterday. All right, so yesterday, that's not income, just ignore that. So sold wood, which I think that's 4 loads, so 93,849 plus our wood chips, which we got 19,634 for, so not too bad. So a total of 113,483, so that's pretty good for yesterday. Write that down. 113,483, which by the way, yesterday was day 15, so we're on day 16 now. Then if we add that to the 1,367,500, I believe. We have now made a total so far of $1,480,983. So, and we just used our other town upgrade there. So there's other things I want to do with the town and everything like that. But yeah, so let me, actually, I'm curious. I think we have to get to 1.5 million. So we're getting close to our next upgrade. We'll probably hit it today. So yeah, that's where we're sitting. We're doing good. The farm as well. I mean, it's starting to look like a farm now. Those beets look pretty close though. They do. Gosh, they look the same when they're ready to harvest they do now, I feel like, but regardless. So yeah, I'm just gonna, again, today I think I'm just gonna keep going with forestry. Yeah, I need to get a couple of those small trees knocked out, so let me go down, get this guy going. Guys, this thing, this attachment on here is absolutely incredible. Like, seriously, it is amazing. I went down through there and I got a lot of the small trees out. I'm gonna leave those 2 at the end there. So I'm gonna come through and clear a lot more of those out. I think, yeah, because I think I want to get this done though up here, because as soon as we do the sugar beet harvest, which will probably be tomorrow, maybe today in game. Oh, you know what's probably ready is our silage. Let's walk down there. Can I get down there? Let's go check that out real quick. I bet you the silage is ready or close to ready. Yes, so we can open that baby up. Open that baby up. 97,000 liters of silage in there, so that's gonna get us $30,000-ish. So fantastic. Let's go sell our wood chips. This actually should be more for the wood chips than we were getting yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Let me hop in. All right, let's get this guy over to the wood chip sell point, which I haven't used yet on this map. But actually, I think it's on the other side. Maybe we should add a auto drive point to get close to it. Yeah, I mean, we could do that one. We could just say, oh, I didn't want to delete it. Jeez. If you haven't seen my videos on how to use auto drive, you should go watch those. Those will help you out quite a bit on how to do all this different stuff. Okay, well, actually, yeah, that one will work there. We'll do add waypoint, or nope, darn it. I know I say like I know how to use this, but I don't apparently. Sawmill, wood, chips will work. Perfect, okay. Save that. I have noticed on No Man's Land, it doesn't like to save routes or load them back in. This one, I have no issues. They, in general, whatever route you had last time, it should just be there once you load back in. But I have noticed it doesn't like to do that on No Man's Land for whatever reason. But otherwise, I haven't had any issues for the most part with doing auto drive. And the standard in-game maps already have like some routes built in already, which is pretty nice. So this should be just over $5,000. I'm gonna go with like 5,200-ish, maybe. But we have another load sitting there ready to come up here, and then we'll get a couple more loads probably today as well as doing many more loads of yeah, just okay, not as much as I thought, but still more. But yeah, and we'll get some more forestry done today as well. Let me get this guy heading back to, oh, actually, you know what, we're gonna have him go back there because our new priority is probably to get I'm wondering if we buy, where are we at here? They're not very expensive. I think they're miscellaneous. Yes, the backs for these guys. I mean, it's just an extra thing, you know? It's be kind of cool to use. You know what? We might do it just because I want to use them. So if we get that, main color's fine. Extension, wood panels, or I kind of like the painted panels. So design color, what does that change? Make it yellow, something crazy. Oh, it's that. Oh, that's cool. It does add 1,200 though, so we're just gonna go with standard. Because the aluminum looks good, I like that. Okay, so $2,000 for that. Okay, 5,500 for 8,000, which is the basic. Yeah, it's worth it just to get the extension on there, so we'll do that. Okay, buy that. Yes. And then we want trailers, I believe, are the same deal. Yes. Street. Yeah, probably. Stock, street, duels. Knock-ins. Yeah, I might do that. Those look kind of nice. There we go. Let's get in there and take a look at these. Street, duels. Oh, those duels look sweet. Okay, we're gonna go with those. We'll do the aluminum, the painted panels, I suppose. So 5,500 for that. That would give us 16,000 liters. So we'll buy that. You know what? 5,500. We'll just buy, and we'll buy another one. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. So that gives us 32,000 liters that we can do with the TLX. Okay, now we have to go hook that up to, oh, those are ready to harvest. Woo! So we might be doing sugar beets today then. I'm assuming they're gonna hit another growth state today. We're not gonna harvest any of them yet until we get all of the field ready. So let's go ahead and, nope, not that. That, yes. Start the engine. Sorry, I have my volume turned down, so I can't tell if the engine started or not. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let us head to the store. This thing is sweet. This thing needs a wash, though, too. I wonder, we probably should buy one of those. Maybe like a little pressure washer. Oh. I don't know how. Okay. Well, the game has frozen, it appears. Yep. Okay, the game is frozen, so I'll see you guys in a little bit after I unfreeze it. All right, here we are up at the store. Yeah, this time hopefully it doesn't crash. So what I did was I didn't open the silo back up, I guess. So I didn't turn grass back on when I loaded back in. So I was basically last night, so I didn't lose a whole lot. I just lost everything you guys saw me do. So if we hop back down here, which I have no idea what was up with that. That was just super strange. So we can open these guys back up. I bought all the, we'll look at that in a second here. But what I wanted to do when it froze was I wanted to go into here. I wanted to buy a pressure washer. And I think I'll add it up here so I kind of come up here and I can do some maintenance and then pressure wash stuff as well. Yeah, I can't go any further that way, I guess. So I'll go right like that. Yeah, just have it stick in there. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, I know we just spent some more money. This thing would be kind of neat to have, but we don't really need that now. We got plenty of stuff going on. I like a lot of the stuff that's on here. Well, these washing stations are sweet. We might end up using that. Some of those, but anyhow, okay. Let's go back over to the shop. And yeah, sugar beet's ready to harvest again. Okay, yep, everything's right where it should be, I think. I also installed the disable vehicle turn off, so once I turn it on for the day, it should be good to go. Which might mean I waste a little bit more gas, but I think in general it'll help me out. All right, do we need these? No, we do not. Do I want them? Yes. And I think it was only 20,000 for all this, about 22,000, I think, actually, technically speaking. We'll probably keep them as a chain. Oof, this is the tricky part here. Yeah, maybe we do this. Let's disconnect that guy. Then we'll go pick up this guy and set it. So we hopefully can back straight into it. It is hard to set up really long chains of trailers. That is for sure. Whoops. But this is a really cool kit. I really like the TLX. All right, we'll see if that works for us. Well, it might now that I just... we'll see. Oh yeah, there we go. So this is 32,000 liter capacity here. So we're gonna use this for doing wood chips, and then we'll use the other one for, yeah, I do need to fix all this up. So just ignore that. Then we'll use the other one for doing our silage. Then we'll have two for wood chips at some point. We can use this to transport stuff, which will help us out too. We can use this for silage and sugar beets, but I probably won't because it's just gonna be more difficult to back it up into the BGA. So I'll probably mostly use this for wood chips and other miscellaneous products that we're gonna sell if we have them to sell, because this thing should be able to get to the wood chip sell points. I don't think the sawmill one I'd have to back in. I bet you I can get away with it without backing in. I mean, I guess we'll just kind of have to see, but oh man. I don't know if we'll get to the sugar beet harvest this episode or not, but we should next episode at least. This thing just cooks through here. It did take a while for the case and, well, the case or the Fiat, whatever one I had transport, take the other trailer to the Agres land trade because it's clear on the other side of the map, which, I mean, that makes sense. Oh no, don't do that. That was almost very, very bad, but we made it. It's fine. And we're down to 42,000, but we should be up pretty high today. My guess is today with, I mean, we're not going to get the silage payout until tonight, but I guess with everything we'll do pretty well. So this thing should be able to just pull up next to it. Yep, should just start loading them. Theoretically. There we go. Nice. And the rear one. Those do look nice out here. You can do it. Weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's definitely not one I want to disconnect either. I mean, maybe if I just disconnect it, but don't move the truck. Move it just forward. See if it can do it then. Weird, it does not want to put it in that trailer. Weird, that is the strangest thing. What if we hook up to it? That might be our only option at this point. That is so weird, it's just not putting it in there. Oh boy. Now it's tracking it. It's tracking that trailer, but it's not putting anything in it. Oh my goodness. That's how it's gonna get it? You gotta be kidding me. Oh goodness. Well, there you have it. That was strange, but I guess I'm just happiest that it's in there now. Look this. Oh, I went to the wrong side. Dingus. I bet you I could push it. Actually, that pushing of it, that went, wow, that went really well. I am, that blew me away. All right. Fantastic. Look at this. 32,000 liters. We better turn on some beacon lights there on the front. I should be able to turn around here. Oh yeah, look at that. This thing's not even having any issues pulling it. This thing is fantastic. And we do have to be careful we don't crash it like I did already once, but oh, never mind. Well, we have to make sure we don't crash it again, I guess. I don't know. Or get stuck on bridges. Oh goodness. Okay, let's try, there we go. Okay, sweet. Now we're making progress. Let's go test this out and see if we can't sell this way. Oh, get a drink of coffee. It's afternoon for me, but I'm just a little slow on my coffee intake today. Fantastic. Oh, oh, oh. We don't want to do that. At least this thing recovers fairly well. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, there we go. Let me just lower the cruise control down and maybe set us... Yeah, 40 is probably reasonable. If we go 40, I should be able to avoid crashing a lot better. This is actually not bad to see where we're going in here. That looks kind of cool, actually. See, I think I kind of want to plane those up and kind of make them more, you know, I don't know, more mountainous up the side and whatnot, but we'll see. I might also generate some contracts at some point, and what I mean by that is obviously there's no contracts in here, but I might make some fields over here or in another chunk of land, and I don't know, we might develop it a little bit. I don't want to be doing super development on town kind of stuff because we're doing that no man's land, but oh, wait a second, I'm supposed to go to the sawmill. Gosh darn it. But I don't mind developing it some agricultural stuff, and we could get some fields done, and then we can make it more expensive if we wanted to buy that land since it's now kind of developed a little bit and it's cleared off and whatnot. But all right, let's try this. Nice, look at that. Dumps out no problem. Oh, can I not do 2 at a time? Maybe I can. This has to be over the point, which I guess it's not. I'll let that one finish though. Oh no, it's not done. Oh well. I am not doing very good at unloading these, but I was trying to get 2 in there to make it a little bit quicker because these aren't unloading super fast. I mean, pretty normal. Nothing crazy, but all right, let's go get that guy the rest of the way. Shouldn't be much. Yep, perfect. And then get the next guy. I am glad I don't have to disconnect these. Oh no. Oh, I need you to unload. Okay, maybe we have to loop around and get a little bit closer. But we can do that. All right, let's get drive like clear in there. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, I need you to bend the other way. Well, I bet you we can get the last one to unload. Just getting that. Maybe this wasn't a good idea, but I mean, on the Agraz, the Agraz land trade, if we were selling it there, it wouldn't be an issue at all. It'd be fine. But I think we're just having issues here, which makes sense. It's not really a drive-through sell point. All right, give me some more coffee. We're good. Everything will be okay. I have a third attempt idea. No, it's not just driving into it, but it's pretty, I mean, well, I guess it is. I just did, but I'm trying to drive right next to it and then go this way. There we go. Oh, we need to go like the double opposite of what you want. That's the worst part about having this many trailers. So many trailers! Okay. If I go, nope. If I go, there we go. That worked. Not recommended, but I do hope when they update this, which I don't think it's one of the things they're doing. I know they're doing a snow update, kind of essentially like a seasons update for it. One of the things I wish they'd do is maybe have like a bigger, some of these things with bigger capacities maybe. Not even necessarily like either have these where they can go up another notch and then add a couple more thousand. Like, I'd be happy to see if each of these held, I don't know, 12,000? That would be pretty sweet. Or even have, like, another trailer that can go on the back, like a bigger version. Even if you can't chain that one. But, yeah, something like that would kind of I think, make it pretty cool. So, okay. Ooh. Oh, no. Nope, nope. Oh, no. Don't roll, don't roll. I will say this thing is good at not rolling, which is, I think I need that in every vehicle. Right, I had cruise control. Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez. There's more crash. I mean, you know you're gonna get a crash in, you're gonna get a crash in a Farmer Cup video, but that has been just crazy. Also, too, that was wild how that tire video took off. You guys are crazy about your tires, I guess. You guys really love that video. That thing's got more views than any other video I've ever had, and it's only been out for less than a week, a few days, a couple days. But, yeah. I'm not going on vacation anymore. Well, I say that. I'm going on vacation. I'm just delaying it by a couple of weeks because the family I'm going to go visit may or may not have been exposed to COVID. So, we're going to see if they were exposed to it or not. I might have to edit out that word, so if you hear just a weird gap, you know what I was talking about. They might have been exposed to, because I'm thinking now YouTube doesn't like it when you start talking about that kind of stuff. But yeah, okay, we're just gonna park this madness here, turn off that. So yeah, I mean, that thing does look cool, don't get me wrong. There we go, lights are off. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're doing good. We're gonna add some more upgrades to the town. The BGA, I mean, in all honesty, I might actually move, because it should just, you'd think it'd be kind of out in the middle of nowhere, because, yeah, but regardless of that. So yeah, I think our next field is gonna be kind of like this. I think is gonna be our next field. And this one's not gonna go very much farther. I think just up to here, and then I think I'm gonna stop it, and the road's gonna loop in and connect up over across that way. Kind of like it does there, and there, but it's gonna kind of connect there. And then eventually at some point we are going to probably get a silo, probably a multi-fruit silo, and put it in this area here. Like I'm thinking, ooh, let's see what we got available. Yeah, these guys are multi-fruit, which is super cool. So I'm probably going to do one of these because 500,000 liters is sweet. As much as I love this silo, not very expensive. It's cheaper actually, holds more, but it only holds these crops here. I do need, it's a feeding silo, interesting. But yeah, I think I just need the bigger capacity, or not the bigger capacity, excuse me, the more products that it can hold. Because then we can store, I mean, we can store wood chips in here, we can throw wood chips in here, throw sugar beets in here. I mean, wood chips would be one I would see us storing, but it just kind of gives us an option to have more stuff out and about. Those are too expensive to look at, but I kind of like, I don't know, let me know you guys what you guys think as far as which one of these you think would fit best in the farm. I don't know, I like them all really, but this one I think maybe my favorite. Maybe this one, that'd be kind of more American-ish, like American barn red. But we'll see. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't care what color it is a whole lot. But that would probably go right in this zone here, I think, is where I would put it. Yeah, I think I'd put it right here. And then yeah, that's where I put it. And I think I want to put some vehicle sheds in soon as well. Looking at the loan though, I think the next thing we do when we get enough money is pay off some of this. I think we get 100,000, maybe knock 100 G's off of that, get that paid down a little bit. Then we start adding in some stuff to do some more stuff. But as far as forestry goes, I mean, the trees at the top there aren't even rendering until I get closer. Yeah, so we're doing well. Everything is going well. Next episode, we'll end up doing another grass harvest. We'll end up doing more sugar beets. But I think for now, we're going to wrap it up. And we'll, of course, do more forestry. You guys know we're going to do that. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the channel. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. And let me know down in the comments more mod ideas. I have a few on the back burner I'm waiting to use. But yeah, you guys have been awesome. So thank you for coming and watching. This has been Farmer Cop.